Hey, says I'm live, just like that. As you can see, I'm wearing all the mandatory state, the state mandatory COVID safety gear, except, I want to smoke a cigarette. So, like everybody else, doing the COVID thing, I have to take my mask off so that I can enjoy a cigarette. So, other than that, how's everybody doing? No, we're not playing that right now. You might have saw in the picture that I did load my bong, and I have some LA Confidential in the pipe. It doesn't look nearly as good, but it's in there. I'm gonna wait just a couple minutes, just a minute, to see if it shows up, just in case, because you never know. They just might want to see this. I mean, I doubt it, but you never know. This is probably one of my favorite shirts ever. It tells the truth, doesn't it? Lazy but talented. Lazy like a motherfucker. Boy, that's the truth of it. No, 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 no. I don't know if you guys can smell it. I can. I gave Munch a bath today. No, he doesn't get like normal baths. Oh, I'm not gonna reach up there to put this back. What I have is a dry shampoo that he gets to go through. He gets dry shampooed and cleaned. Hey, Steven, how you doing? I'm waiting to see if people like you are gonna show up. See if Eric wanted to show up. As you can see, I got all the state regulated COVID safety equipment, but I'm smoking a cigarette. I mean, normally it should be like this, right? But it's so hard to smoke a cigarette like that. It really is. So, like every other smart person in America who wears a mask, when it comes time for a cigarette, I just take the mask off. Right? I solved that problem. And I found, you're going to make me mad. And I found that the only real cool way to wear these is like a bandana. I mean, let's face it, it's the coolest, right? As you can see, I got Munch here, Puppy Pot and Chill, number 478. Number 477 was funny. It took almost 12 hours for it to get posted on YouTube after I did the live feed. So for anybody who caught the live feed when I did it, or caught the link after I did it, you were the only ones to see it for the first 12 hours or so, because I don't know why, just because. I hope everybody's having a good day. I really do. I hope you're having a good day. I hope everything's going your way. I hope Popo didn't get you. I hope, that you got your favorite meal when you came home. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's not like you actually leave for work anymore, so you can't come home to a favorite meal. I tell you what, I hope you had a good meal at home today anyway. I hope, you had a good day. That's all. I want everybody to stay safe. I want you to stay healthy. I want you to have a good day. Munch, you're a retard. I don't know what's wrong with you, dude, but Bill. Let's jump into it. I've given enough time. Puppy Pot and Chill number 478. Totally normal COVID-19 day. Just another day in 2020 where just another normal day. You know how I said I don't like, saying names, but lately I've been doing it more than necessary because it seems like now it's not more than any other time. It's needed more than necessary. People are saying stupid things, and you can't just say this person said something stupid. I mean, that leaves it too open. Got to kind of narrow it down a little bit. Anyway, Alyssa Milano. And jump right into it. Shut your dumb twat mouth. I am so stupid of hearing about what comes out of that fucking pie hole of yours. You want to be a social justice warrior, but then you're gonna say that Biden, he's a good guy. He didn't actually do it. He has got actual good. It's not a bullshit case, is what I'm saying. There's a lot of real conclusive. You know what? Let's just leave it at that. Alyssa Milano is a lying dumb bitch. Let's just leave it at that. She was trying to come down on Trump because he owned such a tiny part of this goddamn drug company. It's not even funny. I mean, and for him to make money, the economy would have to come back. And the $3 he'd make if the economy came back, I'm sure it would be totally worth it. But she made this big spiel about him making money off of the presidency by pushing this medicine that he has a stake in, which he does not. I mean, the amount of what he actually owns it's just look it up. I'm not even going to tell you. Just look it up. It's beyond stupid. It's because this is the reason I think Alyssa Milano's a dumb twat, just a dumb cunt. Just she needs to shut the fuck up. Just look it up. I mean, Trump owns a little bit of this company that sell the chloroquine company. It is such a small amount that the company would have to literally make trillions for him to make hundreds. It's beyond me. But if you're Joe Biden, you can get Me Too. You can rub girls' shoulders, sniff their hair, and apparently Alyssa Milano she's okay with that. So fuck her. Stupid bitch. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's an actor and a bad one at that. I go and see her when she acts. If I need a plumber, I call a plumber. She is not a politician. She wants to be a social justice warrior because she wants to be relevant and she wants to be famous, and she's just ignorant as fuck. The left wants to impeach Trump again. Adam Schiff started this stupid shit that about Trump's failure to correctly act on the coronavirus, and I don't believe it. Instead of God forbid we actually try to solve the corona problem, keep people from dying, try to get the economy going, find people work, do important things for the American people. No. Adam Schiff says we got to impeach Trump. Orange man bad. I mean bad. Orange man bad. I'm so tired of Adam Schiff. If he were to fall off the face of the earth tomorrow, no one would miss him. No one. Let's take a hit. Oh, I'm smoking Xanax out of the bong. And that was a hit. Oh boy. Immigrants are going to receive uh, the incentive, the the $1,200 money. No problem with it at all. If you're a legal immigrant, I think you should get some. I think you should be able to get into that. What a lot of people are screaming about. Hold on, Steve, you're here. What should I be doing? Hydrating. God. What people are screaming about is they want the illegal immigrants and the undocumented immigrants to get the stimulus money. And AOC is screaming that if we don't give them the stimulus money, we should pay back the billions in taxes that they've paid. Well, I've lived in the South. Steve, you live in the South. You've probably heard this term, under the table. That is how undocumented workers and illegal immigrants get paid. Now, when you work under the table, you don't pay taxes. That's how dumb AOC is. She actually thinks these people who are working under the table, who are defrauding the American government, are actually paying the taxes. No, you dumb bitch. They're just taking as much as they can. I can't believe. Did you really go to school, or are you just saying that? Because you just, some of the shit that comes out of your mouth, you're just dumb as fuck. Let's take a hit. Oh, that was the LA Confidential. That tastes good. Legal immigrants, you want that money? You got it. Illegal immigrants, undocumented workers, AOC, you're a dumb bitch. Bernie Sanders dropped out of the running for the president. Bernie supporters are losing their shit. They're like, Bernie dropped out. We ain't voting Biden. That motherfucker's old as shit, and he's crazy, and he's stupid. He's sundowning. He's losing his mind. So there's a lot of Bernie people out there that'll be like, ain't voting for him. Ain't gonna happen. This is what happened last time. Trump is on track to just fucking smash. I mean, they're saying now that he's running unopposed. I mean, this is gonna be a fucking for the Dems, I think. Now, could be completely wrong. Could be that the Dems win it all come this next election cycle. I'm just going by what I read and what I hear. But I did that last time. Well, last time I thought that Trump was going to win too, but that's because I was reading other stuff besides what mainstream news was pushing. But we'll see. I could be wrong. I could be totally fucking way off base. But I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Trump's going to win. Anyway, so Bernie is trying to get together with Sanders saying, we got to try to figure out a way to get my people to vote for you. And it's not going to happen. When I think of where they're going to be at, remember how mad people were in 2016 when Hillary lost and Trump won? People, women, the social justice warriors were in the streets, and all that stupidity was going. it's going to be even worse because they seem to think that they actually have a chance of winning this time. And they're just batshit fucking crazy. They are not going to win. Period. Not going to happen. Biden's a joke. There's a hashtag trending on Twitter and other social media, and the hashtag is hashtag never Biden. Wait, is Warren still running? Warren is still in the race? She's fucking everything up. I don't even know what she's doing in the race. You don't hear anything about her, but apparently she's still in the race. Jesus Christ. Where's Tulsi? I need my Tulsi. Let's take a hit. LA Confidential. Okay. Remember last week I reported about monkey gangs in Thailand with herpes attacking people? That was partially true. Here's the deal. There are groups of animals in Thailand who are gathering in groups and searching for scraps of food and fighting for food because they're used to being fed junk food from people. What people throw away is what they eat. Well, since nobody's out throwing away junk, there's nothing for them to eat. So there are gangs of animals out there roving the streets, but it's not, they don't have herpes or anything like that. It's actually much scarier than that. There's gangs down in New Orleans. You can look this up. There's gangs of rats running through the streets. Nobody's challenging the rats. They're all running from them. Would you? If there was 1,000 rats running at you, would you stand your ground and be like, I got this? Bring it on, boy, bully. No. You turn and run like the little girl that I would do. I'd do the exact same thing. What's going to happen when the animals figure out that we're edible? We can be cornered pretty easy. And I mean, 100 rats. Separating, one guy off of a herd, cornering him in a dark alley, eating him alive. I know it sounds silly, but in all reality, it could happen. We want to think we're the top animal on the earth. And we are for a few, realistically are for a couple of reasons. This, the opposable thumb, and this, the big brain, and speech. They say speech, but I know a lot of places where there is no speech and they do just fine. So I don't think speech. I think it's the opposable thumb and the nugget up here. Other than that, we are not very vicious predators. Okay, we're soft, no horns, no giant fangs or teeth, no scales to protect us, no giant claws. Really? To an animal, we're easy food. I don't know if you think about this, but we'd be easy to eat. If a bear, and here's the deal, if a bear came up on a human, all the bear would have to do is go roar, and the human would just faint, and the bear would be like, that was the easiest kill ever. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying, there's what ifs. This is what happens when the stoners, sit around getting high all day. We think of stupid shit like this. Huh? Plus, I have a news feed sending me all kinds of ignorant, weird shit all the time. Now, there are reports about using parks for grave storage. Luckily, it turns out that was just a story. They're not going to use parks for storing dead bodies. But National Guard, I mean, we got a bunch of dead bodies. So what they did is they went out and I can't believe I giggled at that. I'm sorry. Because it's that what the National Guard did is they went out and they rented a bunch of Enterprise vans. And they're using these Enterprise vans to go pick up dead people in houses. Now, I did a little bit of digging, and you can do this too. Anybody can do this. You can find the death rate for people who die in their home, natural causes, not from. Anyway, you can look up these facts. Right now, people are dying in New York at a rate of 10 times the normal death rate. They're finding dead people in houses at 10 times the rate normal. Are they COVID cases? I don't know. Are they not COVID cases? I don't know. I'm not there. What I do know is what I can find out, and that is there's a lot of dying going on. It's 10 times the amount that it was in years past. Is it COVID? I don't know. Probably. I don't have any other explanation for it. I mean, it could be some natural freak of nature giving us a reason why we have such an unusually high rate of deaths over the normal amount. Occam's razor does not say that, however. All right. But let's look at it this way. At least the park thing isn't going to happen, at least not for now. All right. Well, there's a lot of dead people. We'll get this figured out. Let's hope it doesn't get to be too bad. But like I said, we have more questions than we have solutions, and we need to get some more solutions. If the government thinks for a second that they can make me talk a certain way, they're out of their fucking box and they better crawl back in. We have free speech. It's as simple as that. If I think you're stupid, I'll tell you you're stupid. If I think you're ugly, I'm going to tell you you're ugly. I have that right. I'm sorry you don't like it. I'm not going to be racist. There's a difference. I'm not going to say anything that would be considered hate speech. I don't think that should be. I'm not an absolutist. I think there are some things that shouldn't be done. Hate speech, racism, no room for it in the speech. But other than that, you should be able to speak your mind. You should be able to say whatever you want to say. We are losing that battle. We need to rally around. Fuck it. Say fuck you a lot. Tell them to fuck off. Tell them to stuff it up their ass. Excuse me all the hell, ma'am. Whatever it takes. We cannot lose our First Amendment. If we lose it, we'll never get it back. I hear helicopters outside my window now. Are they checking the streets, making sure people are inside? It's 10:44 here in Spokane, Washington. They arrested a man in front of his daughter in a park where there's 3 people for playing softball because of social distancing rules. These are guidelines, not even fucking rules or laws. And this guy was handcuffed in front of his daughter on her birthday when the line is being overstepped. I'm sorry this is such a long video, but I had a little bit to say this time. The line has been overstepped and we need to figure out a way to correct it. I don't know if there is a way, but we now know that the nurse viral video was a hoax, the one that she was crying and saying that the conditions were not right. And there were even some rumors that she was an actress. But I know some actual nurses. Cam, thank you. Christy, thank you. It's people like you that are on the front line. It's you, believe it or not, the people who work at grocery stores, daycare, people who are open so that you can put gas in your cars. These are the people who are out there taking the biggest risk. I just want you to know that I know that you're doing that for this dumb fuck. So this dumb fuck is saying thank you. Just like Steve for your service. Thank you. You did what I didn't do. Somebody needs to stand on that line from time to time. Not everybody does. Let's not forget that there are people that do stand on that line. Some of them pay the ultimate sacrifice. Let's not forget that. So thank you to the nurses, to the doctors, EMTs, policemen, firemen, and even all the soldiers that helped make America get to the point that we are right now, where in a free land I can make a video and shit talk America. Thank you. I understand that my rights weren't free. There's no such thing as a human right. Rights are earned. I understand that. Thank you. I just want you to know that. Thank you. One of the rally cries of the social justice warriors and the left is, people are dying. I mean, they use that for everything. You know, trees being cut down, people are dying. You know, fields aren't being plowed right, people are dying. Well, it's funny because people are dying now and the left is saying nothing. Don't you think that's kind of odd? I think it's kind of odd. People are dying. And when it came to some injustice, like children carrying AK-47s, fighting wars in another country, silly stuff like that, Instead, mainstream media is going to go after Ellen DeGeneres for saying something. We got real shit happening, man. We got real shit happening. Fox is reporting more than usual stuff that's real news. Oh my God. I need a bong hit for this. And this is running long. This is one of my longer ones, 30 minutes so far. God damn you, Netflix. You're going to make me waste another 2 hours of my life. Because of that goddamn tiger guy and that crazy lady bullshit. Now they're fucking making another fucking movie up to it. And I'm already caught up in it. So I'm going to end up watching it. Fuck you. Thank you, Netflix, for getting me to watch something like that. Assholes. All right. If you do get sick, be careful about how you feel. All right. And how you breathe. One of the main killers is your lungs fill up with fluid and you aspirate, you drown. So if your breathing gets difficult, go to a hospital immediately. Now, if your breathing is not difficult and you just have a fever, let that fever burn, baby. That's what kills off the COVID. This is not impossible. This is not the end of the world. We're going to live through this. And then we're going to be fucked if we don't change some of the shit we're doing here. Dems blocked the $250 bill, or $250 billion bill to help. And media blames Republicans. Go figure. Oh, well, fuck it. You knew that was going to happen. Dems want, the money spent, on certain things their way, on interpretive dance and whatever. Whatever. Fuck it. Just know the Dems are the ones that blocked it, not the Republicans. Republicans put it up. Dems blocked it. Just know that. I got some new pens. And I know a lot of you don't care about this. These are ink rolling, smooth pens. They dry quick. They don't smudge. And they're important to a person like me because I do things like this. Now you say, how could that possibly be important? Well, let's take a hit and I'll tell you. My God, I'm getting high. All right. So I have this little YouTube channel, Dookie thing. And I talk about things, but I'm a stoner. All right. So my memory, not the best. So I have to write a lot of shit down. Now it's important that when I grab something, it writes the first time, every time. That's where these pens come in. They do that. These gel pens are amazing. Now it's not just that, because and it's comfortable to the hand. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but it's triangular. So it fits in there a little bit. It's nice. It's comfortable. But, okay, first, it has to write, and it has to write well. And have you noticed that I'm reading off this? It's because I'm a stoner. I don't remember everything that I want to say about this. It has to write, and it has to write well every time, no matter what. My mind is where it all takes place, in the mind of a stoner, okay? My mind. All right. Thoughts oftentimes are not just fleeting, but they are very forgetful. I can't tell you how many times I've had a great idea and been like, I will never forget this. And a minute later, I can't remember what I was talking about. So, I mean, anyway, I got a new pen. Why are we releasing more and more prisoners? I don't get it. Why? Will somebody explain to me how it is helping in any way? I would like to know. I listen to them when they talk about it, and it sounds like just mumbo jumbo, ramble. We don't really know what we're doing. We're just going to let people out because we have no control. What the fuck ever. If somebody can actually tell me what's really going on, that'd be nice. Uh, there's an ad running around saying that there's going to be more plastic in the ocean than there will be fish in 2050. I want to call bullshit on that. First off, I want to know where they got that information from, where they got that numbers for that claim. Because I did some digging. And when I do some digging, that means I did a lot of digging. And as far as I can tell, someone has to have made those numbers up because there are no studies about what the plastic will be like in 2050. You know what I did find though? That plastic island in the Pacific, even though we seem to be putting plastic out there faster than fish can reproduce, apparently Plastic Island is getting smaller out there. Now, first they thought it was because it was dissipating. It was being pulled apart. You know what it is? Come to find out, there's a type of algae that eats plastic. And yes, this plastic has to sit in the salt water for a certain amount of time. But after being in the salt water a certain amount of time, something happens to the molecular structure of it, and the algae is able to eat it. So, contrary to what they're saying, there's going to be less plastic in the ocean. Florida man is wanted for selling meth. Not a big story. He tries to escape police by hiding in a pond under the water. Still not that big of a story. You know what's going to happen. The man gets arrested when he comes up for air. So close. Almost made it. God damn that breathing thing. That'll fuck you up I'm sorry, Florida man. So close. Again, props to any journalist putting your life on the line to show America the truth, like the journalists in China sending out real footage. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't really know anything. And if you get caught doing that, I understand. You die. I mean, you get fucked. You're dead. You just disappear. So thank you for putting your ass on the line, just like everybody else who put their ass on the line for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to go online and be an idiot. Thank you. Working from home. Lots of videos of people walking down the street and they're showing what's in those little blue recycling containers. Looks like there's a lot of booze bottles. Apparently, when you work from home, you get a little bit of freedom to maybe drink a little bit more than you normally would. Because as this guy walked down the street, he didn't just show like everyone that had booze bottles in it. He showed every single one, and every single one was full of empty booze bottles. So you think we're not having an effect? Think this coronavirus isn't affecting us? The new normal when we get out of this is going to be different. And this is for the novice Aquarius, a friend of mine from Sessions Group. He asked if I would do some happy news. You know, I talk about happy stuff every now and then. Not all the time, but I talk about when things go good. There's over 70,000 people that have recovered from COVID. The problem is I don't get a lot of good news. I'll search for some. I'll find some for you. But there's not a lot of good news because there's not a lot of clicks behind the drive of good news. People don't go to the races to see a guy win. People go to the races to see the wreck in turn number 3, where 2 drivers die and 15 people in the audience die, because that, unfortunately, is where the action is. And not many of us are willing to admit it like I am. Was shot in Florida. Pleasure from other people's pain. I mean, I'm not a sadist or anything, but if I'm having a bad day, I'll put on something like parkour fails. Just the thought of that makes me giggle. And I know those guys get seriously fucked up, but there's something in me that when I see that, makes me laugh every time. I do something, I go like, oh! I know, I'm sick in the head. I'm wrong. I'm fucked up. I get it. And this is not going to save us. Now, if it makes you feel better, wear it. By all means. I'm not going to ever fault you for doing anything that you feel will help yourself in the long run. I said stock up. I hope you did. If you want to wear a mask, by God, you wear a mask. If you want to wear a hazmat suit, I might say you're going over the top a little bit, but I'll get behind you on it. I am high as the International Space Station. I hope everybody got high with me. If you were smoking with me, I hope you're choking with me. I love you fuckers. Can't love everybody. Let's try not to hate. I'm sorry this feed was so long. There was some shit to be said. We can be better humans. Let's just do it. Me and Munch are here. All we want is for everybody to live and for everybody to have a good life. I'm probably asking for too much, but that's what I want. All right. Peace for now. We'll be back, of course. We'll see you guys later. Until then, stay high, bitches.